To coming through to share that this is your season. This is the time that things start to change. You might be seeing 555, number of change, number of transformation, the color red working with the fire of transmutation. And you've been through the flames. You've been through this threshold, and you're not quite who you're becoming, but you're not quite who you were. And you're giving yourself the permission to lean into this new version of yourself. So if you feel called to create something, if you feel called to work your magic, to bring something through that is powerful, maybe it's through your words, your voice, your unique perspective, your art, something that you're inventing, but there is a unique spark and purpose as to why you've been through the fire, why you lost certain things, but those things were just the parts of your life that were no longer in resonance with this new version of you that you were becoming. And so the reason they fell out is that nothing was lost. You were simply making room, you were making space in your field for this new energy to come in. And it's a sweeping wind energy. I'm seeing like a gust of wind, of fresh breath, of inspiration, of change. So Spirit is saying, this is your season. This is your time. Whatever it is that you've been called to create, it's not at the sidelines. I'm hearing, don't put your heart on the shelf. It's time to dust off whatever that passion is, whatever that creative spark is, and not creating from a place of performance, but from the genuine inspiration of what wants to come through you. And so here is a powerful prayer invocation we can use. May I be a clear and open channel for what wants to come through me. I align myself with the divine will and receive the guiding vision for my life. May I be a clear conduit for the spark of inspiration to flow through me into form. And so it is. And as you step into, or rather become, allow yourself to shift your consciousness and watch that things are changing. And this is, we see 11:11, we see these sequences, and it could be different. It could be like you see a butterfly, and that means transformation for you. You could be seeing a phoenix. You could be seeing different symbols that are representing change. Maybe you're coming out of the cocoon. Maybe you've been in a place where you're ready to come out of that cocoon or that cave, where you've been diving deep in order to unearth certain patterns that have been holding you back. And these blocks, well, they're really just energetic. And as you're able to bring awareness to the moment, to the breath, to where the energies of the energetic blockages are coming up inside of your body, and what they really are constricting, they're constrictions in the energetic pathways. And so awareness is the conduit, and where your attention goes, well, energy flows. And that is also where the alchemical fire increases, allowing us to transmute where those blockages are within our channel. And as we do this with loving awareness, either approval and even neutrality, we allow these things to transmute, and that is what the alchemist does. And so you don't always have to feel good to manifest your dream life. You can take whatever's going on in your life and you can create, that's just raw energy, and you can channel that into creativity, and that will shift it as well. You can also let go of the resistance and that's been weighing you down, because these blocks are really parts of ourself that have been repressed into the subconscious, or what is called the shadow. And through bringing that loving awareness, we bring the alchemical fire of the heart, which the heart is the key of life. It is the philosopher's stone. It is the bridge between above and a below, between heaven and earth, depending on your model of reality. And through the heart, we're not just sending up the you know, into the third eye. We're transmuting, we're bringing that vision in through the love of the alchemical love of the heart, and we're able to transmute any of these things through love and through loving awareness. Then we're able to see that these disowned parts of ourselves were not really blocks all along. They were actually helping us to become our greatest versions, and we stop rejecting them and denying them and pushing them away. And instead, we embrace them and we love them and we bring them into the light. As Carl Jung said, enlightenment is not about imagining figures of light, but about making the unconscious conscious, or about bringing the shadow into the light. And through this process, you become the alchemist, you become the magician, you become the creator of your own reality, co-creator with the universe, the universal intelligence of which we are all extensions of. And through the connection to the infinite intelligence of the universal field of consciousness, we can receive divine downloads and inspirations to guide us, for our guides, our spirit guides, are really extensions of our higher self, in which we realize that we are all one, and all of your spirit guides are really you across multiple incarnations and parallel realities. So what do you want to play with? What energy do you want to embody on your highest timeline? If you guys want more content like this, diving into reading, collective readings, practical metaphysics, make sure to follow, and if you engage with each of the things alongside this video, it will definitely help the algorithm. It'll also help bring you more content just like this. Peace and many blessings.